The New York Yankees defeated the Houston Astros 8-4 at Daikin Park in Houston, delivering a powerful offensive performance combined with timely pitching and standout defensive plays. This was a critical matchup between two postseason contenders, and it lived up to the hype. The Yankees struck first in the top of the second inning, when Giancarlo Stanton snapped out of his slump with a towering home run into the left field seats, giving New York an early 1-0 lead. Carlos Rodón, starting for the Yankees, took that momentum to the mound and pitched with confidence, working through the Astros' order with his fastball slider mix. In the top of the fifth inning, the Yankees broke the game open. Austin Wells worked a walk, and Cody Bellinger followed with a sharp single into right. That brought up Ryan McMahon, and on a hanging curveball, he delivered the biggest swing of the night, a 3-run home run into the upper deck to put the Yankees ahead 4-0. Later in the same inning, Aaron Judge doubled to deep left center, setting up Bellinger, who ripped an RBI single up the middle to extend the lead to 5-0. The Astros tried to answer in the sixth inning when Yordan Álvarez crushed a solo home run to right center, cutting the deficit to 5-1 and energizing the crowd. But Rodón settled down, recording the next 2 outs to keep control of the game. Defense became a major factor as the game progressed. In the seventh, Astros infielder Mauricio Dubon made a diving catch to rob Trent Grisham of extra bases, keeping Houston within reach. The Yankees responded with a defensive gem of their own in the eighth when catcher Austin Wells fired a perfect throw to second base to catch Kyle Tucker stealing, ending a potential rally before it started. In the top of the eighth, the Yankees added insurance. Anthony Volpe stepped up with 2 runners on and ripped a double down the left field line, driving in Bellinger and McMahon to make it 7-2. Giancarlo Stanton followed with an RBI single to push the lead to 8-2, effectively putting the game out of reach. The Astros managed 2 late runs in the bottom of the ninth on a Jeremy Pena RBI single and a Yankees fielding miscue, but the bullpen held firm, closing out the victory. Carlos Rodón earned the win, pitching 5 strong innings while allowing just 1 run on 5 hits with 2 strikeouts. Christian Javier took the loss for Houston, giving up 4 runs over 4 and a third innings before the Astros turned to their bullpen. Ryan McMahon led the Yankees offense, going 3 for 4 with a home run, 3 runs batted in, and 2 runs scored. Cody Bellinger had 2 hits, an RBI, and scored twice, while Aaron Judge chipped in with 2 hits and crossed the plate 2 times himself. Austin Wells not only contributed with a hit and an RBI, but also controlled the game defensively with his throwing and pitch calling. For Houston, Yordan Álvarez provided most of the offensive spark with his solo homer and 2 hits on the night, while Mauricio Dubon and Jeremy Pena chipped in with key defensive plays and late RBIs. The Yankees win pushes their record to 78-62, keeping them in a tight race for the AL wild card and just behind Toronto in the standings. The Astros fall to 77-64, slipping slightly in their own battle for positioning in the AL West. This game showcased everything you'd expect from 2 playoff caliber teams: home runs, highlight reel defense, clutch 2-out hitting, and pitching performances that set the tone. From Stanton's early blast to McMahon's momentum-shifting 3-run homer to Volpe's late double, the Yankees kept the pressure on from start to finish. Houston fought hard, but New York's balance of power and pitching sealed the victory on the road. The Bronx Bombers take this one 8-4, and if this was any preview of a potential October showdown between these two teams, baseball fans are in for something special. What's up, baseball fans? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we had an electric showdown at PNC Park, where the Pittsburgh Pirates handed the Los Angeles Dodgers a 5-3 defeat, completing a 3-game sweep and sending shockwaves through the National League playoff race. This one had dominant pitching, timely hitting, highlight reel defense, and ninth-inning drama that nearly flipped the outcome. Let's break it all down. Opening storyline, setting the stage. Coming into this matchup, the Dodgers were looking to avoid a sweep and regain some momentum in the NL West race, but the Pirates had other plans. Behind rookie sensation Paul Skeens, Pittsburgh came out locked in, feeding off their home crowd and building confidence with every pitch. From the very first inning, you could tell that this game had a different energy. Skeens was pounding the strike zone, the Pirates' bats were patient, and the Dodgers looked like a team trying to find their rhythm after 2 tough losses in the series. Early innings, the pitching duel. For the first 4 innings, this was shaping up to be a classic pitcher's duel. Dodgers starter Blake Snell looked sharp early, mixing his fastball and slider to generate 6 strikeouts, but Skeens matched him pitch for pitch, and then some. The Pirates rookie was on absolute fire, carving up the Dodgers lineup with 9 strikeouts over 6 innings while allowing just 4 hits and 0 runs. Every time Los Angeles tried to generate traffic, Skeens shut it down with precision and poise. By the time the 4th inning ended, this felt like a game where the first team to break through would have the upper hand. That breakthrough came in the bottom of the 5th. 5th inning explosion, the turning point. This is where the momentum completely shifted. In the bottom of the 5th, the Pirates erupted for 4 runs, capitalizing on a combination of clutch hitting and patient at-bats. The rally started with a lead-off walk and back-to-back singles, setting the stage for Nick York. York stepped up and delivered the biggest hit of the night, a 2-run double down the left field line that sent PNC Park into an absolute frenzy. That shot broke the game wide open, giving Pittsburgh a 4-0 lead and all the confidence they needed. Bryan Reynolds added an RBI single later in the inning, making it 5-0. And from that point on, the Pirates were in full control. Defensive gems, Suwinski shines. But it wasn't just the bats carrying Pittsburgh tonight. The defense came up huge as well. In the top of the 7th, the Dodgers had a chance to claw back into the game. With a runner on base, Chris Taylor ripped a deep drive to center field that looked destined for extra bases. But Jack Suwinski had other plans. The Pirates outfielder sprinted to the wall and made a highlight reel running catch, crashing into the padding to rob the Dodgers of at least 2 runs. That play kept Skeens' shutout intact and preserved Pittsburgh's momentum heading into the late innings. Dodgers' late rally. 9th inning drama to their credit. The Dodgers didn't go down quietly. In the top of the 9th, Mookie Betts sparked a comeback attempt with a solo home run, his 27th of the season, cutting the deficit to 5-1. That blast seemed to wake up the Dodgers dugout, and the lineup suddenly found life. A couple of singles later, Los Angeles had runners on base and the tying run in the on-deck circle. But the Pirates' bullpen, led by Dennis Santana, stayed composed. With the crowd on its feet, Santana attacked the strike zone and slammed the door shut, retiring the final batter on a routine grounder to secure his 13th save of the season. Final score, Pirates 5, Dodgers 3, and with that, Pittsburgh completes the sweep. Star performances and unsung heroes. Paul Skeens, the rookie, was lights out. 6 innings, 4 hits, 0 runs, 9 strikeouts. He completely neutralized one of baseball's most dangerous lineups. Nick York delivered the clutch 2-run double that broke the game open and set the tone. Bryan Reynolds went 2 for 4, drove in a run and scored twice, quietly setting the table for Pittsburgh's offense. Jack Suwinski, his game-saving catch in the 7th, will make the highlight reels. A momentum killer for L.A. Dennis Santana stayed cool under pressure tossing a perfect ninth to seal the win. Mookie Betts homered late and tried to rally the Dodgers, but it wasn't enough. Big picture, what this sweep means for the Pirates: this was a statement series. They played fearless, aggressive baseball and got contributions from all sides: pitching, defense, and timely hitting. They've now won 5 straight games and are gaining serious confidence heading into September. For the Dodgers, this sweep stings. They're still sitting near the top of the NL West, but back-to-back series losses have exposed some inconsistencies, especially with runners in scoring position and bullpen reliability. If these two teams, what a night it was in Pittsburgh, where the Los Angeles Dodgers came into PNC Park looking to keep their momentum